Well, well. There is a new Kung Fu Panda movie, and people don't seem to like it that much. I saw the movie in theaters and yesterday when it released on streaming, and I can wholeheartedly say that it is the worst Kung Fu Panda movie. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad movie. There are good things about it, but there are also many things that deter this movie from being as great as the original three. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the animation of the movie. The animation of this movie is stunning and a step up from the last movie. Also, the action scenes are just as good and even better than the last three movies. Anyway, talking about the characters, Poe is still great in this movie. He still hasn't changed from the last movie, and that's amazing because Jack Black voices him perfectly. The new character Zen, who's played by Aquafina, was fine, but I feel that they could have cast better actors for her. Now it's time to get to the elephant in the room. No Furious 5. Or should I say, barely any Furious 5, because they do appear at the end of the film, but they are basically not present at all in this film, which really sucks because the Furious 5 were a big part of the last three movies, especially Master Tigress, but are now relegated to a cameo at the end. Speaking of cameos, Tai Lung, who was shown a lot in the trailers, only gets one action scene that lasts 30 seconds in the movie and is immediately relegated to a background villain. This segues to the main villain of the movie, the Chameleon, who is a good villain and has some cool fight scenes, but doesn't get much of a backstory. And that is one of the big reasons that I see people hate on this movie because all the Kung Fu Panda villains have great and in depth backstories, but she doesn't. But it didn't really bother me that much, and I still enjoyed her as a villain. Wrapping up the review, I would like to say that I really liked the ending of the movie, where all of Poe's villains bow down to him and respect him as the true dragon warrior. It really shows how Poe has grown through all of these movies, and my favorite part of the movie. Anyway, I give Kung Fu Panda 4 a 6.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching, Reviewers Hub. See you next time.
You aren't completely useless after all.